Really? Really fucking really, OBS? And can you hear the voice now, Zycat? Cause... So what happened was, OBS decided, oh, we're going to put you on default, rather than the thing you actually selected. So, that's fun. Investigation takes toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. 4% doom. Takahashi, you hear a chipper voice shout during job around the area. You turn and see one of your teammates in casual clothes smiling, blissfully unaware. Come jog with me. Okay. The sun is slowly rising as you get closer to the abandoned industrial building. Cautiously entering the factory, you can't help but notice the chorus has become totally silent. You are not the only one trying to stop the ritual and save your friends. Special forces have raided the occult hideout, arresting the suspects. Later outside, the handcuffed cult leader suddenly stops. You are too late, they say in a raspy voice. Our lord is free once more. Ending B. Later that day, after an interrogation, the detectives let you go free. Festival guests are still missing to this day. You board the old bus, wondering exactly what happened out there. Rewards. And for solving this mystery. Ritual. The being wants more. Knowledge is key, plus 30 experience. There's still hope. Minus 4% doom. Freaky flood. Did the water level suddenly increase, or is our city slowly sinking? Take the key. TV. A search for a missing person continues in the forest surrounding Shirakawa. If you have any information, please contact the police department. Nothing weird. Mummy. Bizarre bruit of a blood-curdling botanist. Your neighbor asked you to help. Her husband, Shiro-san, has gone missing. She's worried it might be connected with the new fertilizer he ordered from Tokyo. Where is he, and why would he need so much fertilizer? Sell. Should have sold it last when I got the crop. Okay. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. Looks like someone or something tore out his throat. They didn't tear out his throat, but instead carved an occult symbol with something sharp. You try to remember the shape and escape before anyone arrives. Shiro-san has always been a weirdo, but he's good at what he does. Last month he ordered a pack of experimental fungicide from Tokyo. I think I've seen the dispatch order with an address somewhere, the old man says. Help me move this dirt and I'll look for it. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of the house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking for any unwanted followers. What could it mean? The door is locked, but you think you can repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. Nothing happens. The dispatch order is stained with a foul-smelling liquid. You think you can make out the address, at least parts of it. The house is somewhere in the nearby forest. As you walk through the village, crops waver in the breeze, following your every movement. It's dark. You don't remember the trees growing so close to each other. People... oh... come on. Your friend has asked them to meet at a certain secluded location. Getting there, and you find a telescope with... okay. Fucking... more fucking doom, because, of course... Attempt to climb it. Fuck. Following a trail of rotten fruit, you stumble up. Forest trying, it's probably dedicated to some local spirit. Small section looks alien menacing. Pray. Okay, I discovered a small piece of paper and got 5 experience for the troubles. Can I use this now? Lost in space and time, you drift into nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Temperature abruptly drops and you shudder in the icy cold. You find yourself in the middle of a snowy wasteland. A sudden gust flings you to your knees. You inhale deeply, feeling your chest tighten and ache. Your fingers and ears are already numb and freezing. You have to move. Move towards the pier. Fuck. Fuck. Fucking really. Walking through a tree nursery, you stop. Something feels off. Isn't it too early for the leaves to change their color? Before you can continue your investigation, someone grabs your legs. Nice. Finally, okay, after what feels like hours of hauling the dirt road, you find the old mansion. It's completely overgrown with plants you've never seen before. In front of the mansion, there's the gardening minivan filled with boxes. Slowly, you enter the building with caution. Stand in the middle of the room, and when you suddenly the floor gives way and you fall down to the basement. Falling through the hole in the floor, you find yourself in an overgrown basement. In the corner lies a man you recognize. It's Shiro-san, the missing gardener. You must help him escape this cursed place. Plants are attacking you. You must protect the injured Shiro-san and lead him to safety. He will continue to lose health each turn. Vines whip you, covering your exposed skin in deep lacerations. You cry in pain, dropping the body of Shiro-san. There's no way you'll be able to save him. With a heavy heart, you run, leaving the man you were supposed to protect behind. Roads leading out of town were closed by the police. You'll have to find a new way out. Investigating places outside the city, village, mansion, forest, cost 1% more doom. Small key. It's new on TV. Local dentist has been found guilty of implanting dog teeth on their human patients. Motive is currently unknown. Bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. Bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. As the decades roll on, technology has only developed further. These days, computer bulletin board software allows your computers to communicate over phone lines. Oh, thank you, Zycat, for letting me know it's fixed. All it takes is a computer and a modem, and anybody can connect to a bulletin system, or even host one of their own. Once you connect, you can read all of the messages on that bulletin, and even post your own to start the conversation. And I don't think it'll go anywhere. Many, especially not ending the world or fucking anything up, many use them to share files or to chat about their favorite topics. Everything from video games to sports to idol culture to awful things. But in the wake of sudden string of weird suicides, things aren't all fun and games. Rumors have surfaced that the deaths linked to the bulletin system operated from somewhere within Shiokawa. What is behind the suicides? How could so many people be drawn to take their own lives? Even if the rumored bulletin and system's phone number is found, there's no hope to investigate it without a computer that can connect to it. Maybe the school library has one that will work. Forest suicides, let's do that. Dropping in tree branches hang in the path, framing it in an almost macabre way. It's almost inspiring. Charisma check, success. You get completely lost in your thoughts. You wander around the woods for a long time, but or you have some new leads in your investigation. What does the map do? Investigate the forest again. Sudden storm forces you to find shelter in the nearby caves. Looking around, you describe strange markings on the cave walls. Try to discover. After searching deep into the woods, you discover the body of a young student clutching a note. I write this This note for everyone wanting to stay behind. The sacrifice is worth it. Life's meaning comes from our relationships. Share death, and that connection will outlast you. There won't be anything left but us. Everyone here is waiting for you, so if you lose your resolve, just listen to the voice of humanity. You carefully enter the biology classroom. The room seems empty at first until you switch the lights on. You gasp in horror. Lying in a pool of blood is one of the teachers with a fruit knife in their hand. There's a jar of formaldehyde on the nearest table. Mesmerized by the spiral pattern on the sea creature's skin, you step over the dead body and come closer, and then the voices start. Haha. Sucker. Lump of flesh. How much do you sell for? Yeah. I'm gonna While the school's library's computer doesn't have a modem, you happen to bump into a member of a computer club while asking around. He apparently just got a new system and is willing to let you borrow hers. Thanking her, you arrange to meet at her home in the city. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who to trust anymore. Panic. Minus 10% chance to succeed in any combat action. Yay! Just what I needed. You lug the cardboard box of PC parts up to your apartment, full of PC parts up your apartment stairs, teeth clenched as you heave it up one step at a time. God damn, our computer's heavy. It's a bad time to be out of cash, says the grim-looking man who's standing in your way. Our company, fortunately, specializes in cases like yours, and will gladly help you get back on track. After all, he takes a step closer, and you swear there is a faint smell of rust around the man. Everyone has something to sell. Fuck. You startle awake on a park bench. Did you faint? There's no sign of a man anywhere, but you find an envelope full of cash inside your pocket. You wipe the sweat from your brow as you finally finish setting up the computer in your bedroom. After a few tests, you're now certain that everything is functional. The newscaster on TV says that suicide rate is still climbing. Worse, the morbid trend is beginning to catch on in other or nearby towns. You need to act quickly. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts the deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. Dexterity check success. Before you can answer, the door's letterbox suddenly opens, and an unknown invader tries to look inside. Luckily, you manage to stand still. After a couple of minutes, the man retreats, probably unsure if you're home after all. Hoping to find a lead, you head to a hospital. With how many deaths there have been, the hospital is in chaos. The staff look exhausted. When the receptionist lets her head down onto the desk for a minute, you slip out of the waiting room and into the hospital corridors. You enter of a hospital looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. You spot a nurse at the registrations booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. You manage to sneak past her and rummage through the cabinet. Then finally you locate the information you were looking for. You overhear two nurses talking about a girl whose suicide attempt failed. Apparently she's recovering at her grandparents' home at the village in the city's outskirts. You exit the hospital and make your way to the nearest bus stop. Suddenly, an empty bottle smashes on the wall behind you. You cover yourself from the glass fragments and notice a masked assailant holding a baseball bat. Wait, let me just check something real quick. Don't know. I'm not gonna... As you pull into the village bus, you've stumbled upon a forgotten bookstore in a small alley. The interior is cluttered with dusty old tomes, animal bones, weird vials, and stuffed exotic animals you don't even recognize. "Can I help you?" asks the tiny man behind the counter. "I have things that will surely help you in your quest. Sorry, just looking. Take your time and see you soon." Investigating the field. You can see a small dog chewing on something in the distance. Is that a human bone? Oh, fuck. The recovering girl is more than happy to not only confirm the bulletin's existence, but to give you its number. You have to do what it tells you, and trust me, you won't regret a thing. She beams at you as her grandmother struggles to make her swallow the pain medication. "I'll be back to join you all soon. Wait for me, okay?" Disquieted, you give the grandparents your phone number and hastily leave. As you glance around, you notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've seen before. As you turn to your friends for reassurance, you notice that some of them also wear these earring masks. Their voice sounds muffled and distorted, and you can't shake off the feeling that they're not quite themselves. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end, and you realize something is terribly wrong. A sense of dread creeps over you as the masked people are swarming through the store, filling their carts with food and survival equipment. You notice the goods prices have skyrocketed. You realize you need to act fast if you want to have any chance of survival. Fuck. As soon as you arrive home, you dial the number and put the handset onto the modem. Your heart pounds as the computer fans exhale. The system hums. You hear a dial tone. Oh. Well, that was great. And it connects. Welcome home. Do you like it so far? Yes or no? I'm glad. Take your phone off the modem and put it to your ear. You recall the note. Could this be the voice of humanity? You read about. Bracing yourself, you slowly put the phone to your ear. You don't hear words or a voice. You soon understand they don't need those. It's difficult, but you manage to keep track of which thoughts are yours and which are theirs. Everyone is here now. We've escaped everything that held us back in life. We don't have any more burdens. You can escape with us. This is the purest form of existence, a paradise of connection. Everyone deserves that. We will bring humanity all together. You explain the imminent arrival of the old god. With its limitations, the bulletin could never hope to gather humanity in time, not to mention how many people are unable to access the computer. As it is, convincing all of humanity to die is impossible. Oh, then we'll have to wait. It's disappointing, but that's all right. When computers advance and everyone can be connected, we'll come back for you. It's a promise, okay? The noise on the other end of the line cuts out suddenly cuts out completely. Still reeling from the mental assault, you find yourself staggering toward the futon. You collapse into it and sleep soon takes you. You're awakened by the sound of the phone ringing. After what just happened, you hesitate to answer. You warily grab the headset. When you put the phone to your ear, you hear the trembling voice of the girl you met in the village. I can't thank you enough. It was in my head, and I nearly... She bursts into tears, thanking you over and over. You smile, relieved. You later learn that the suicides have come to a sudden and complete halt. But still, its promise lingers in the back of your mind. How long do you have until it comes back for you? You smother the thought. For now, it's finished. Bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin, ending A. Knowledge is key. Okay, 45 of experience, minus 4% doom, and healing, and some stuff. The ominous lighthouse has been closed down longer than you can remember. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you two things: that whoever or whatever behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run away from this place as far and as fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. Rest a bit. Start climbing. You are stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching for her bag. It's too late anyway. You instinctively take a step back when you notice a knife in her hand. You have to think fast. Fuck. You try to talk her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises the knife and slices across her throat, nearly decapitating yourself. Step across her body. Following the winding staircase, you would stop. Wait a minute, and someone broke into your apartment and stole all the clues and newspaper clippings and pinned them here. The more you study them, you discover that you can't remember any of them except one. Gonna go with the farmer term. Yes! Haha! You rip the newspaper clipping of a case you seem to remember. Underneath it is a tiny button. You press it and, with a buzz, the gate opens. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect the door to a small hole inside the central pillar. If there's a switch inside, you'll have to risk getting cut by the numerous glass shards and knives. You've managed to locate the door or switch while avoiding the knives and glass shards. With a buzz, the gate opens. Haha! Following the winding darkness, you are stopped by the winding staircase. You are stopped by darkness. A thick black cloud is obscuring your vision, and you can swear something is waiting for you inside of it. God damn it. You decide to brave the veil, and you finally emerge a while later, safe. You can't, however, explain the blasphemous whispers in your head. Climbing up the winding staircase, you are stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking off the jacket and the mask. He says, taking the jacket and mask off. Nothing personal, really. Takashi-san, the ultimate opportunist. Haha. Fuck you, Takashi. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped by a metal gate. A tiny peg-edged nail onto the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods. Using your own body as a natural conductor, you will power up the gate. Fuck. Not enough knowledge. You grab the rods, electricity flowing through your body, and you're burning the nerve endings. The pain is almost unbearable, but with a buzz, the gate opens. The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? Nope! Haha. Haha. And I win! Congratulations, I am safe for now. This run, you've managed to solve 5 mysteries plaguing the town. You saw 10 new events. You encountered 11 new enemies. You unlocked 4 new achievements. Okay, let's see what I got. Glass eye, what does that do? Okay, so back to main menu. New story. Let's do another playthrough. Let's do, this one here. Okay. Same as before. You're home. Someone has crammed your mailbox full of animal entrails. Weird, nothing happens. TV. Local police are helpless as more and more victims turn up in downtown areas with their throats slashed. Sheet ghost. Okay, what is that? Inexplicable and more. Okay, yep, read back. Cobb, memory of morbid mermaids. Blood-curdling brood of the botanist. Tragic tale of the thaumaturgy teacher. Spine-tinkling story of school scissors. 2B used to be one of the most outstanding classes in school, at least before their teacher's disappearance. Following a rumor you visit the house of a schoolgirl who acted really strange in class. A girl's parents sit crying in their living room and fearfully point you upstairs. What does this do? You rummage through your belongings, trying to find anything that will help you. You finally pick up Kyrie's bag. Hopefully, this will be enough. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Savior? The day of reckoning is coming, says a voice on the other side of the line. You definitely don't like the way the man on the other side of the line puts an accent on real. Hello, are you still there? Listen to the man. Learn some useful bits of information about your nemesis. However, if everything the man said was the truth, humanity is doomed. She sits in her bedroom and okay. Yeah, we read this one. Hot bath. Fuck. Investigate downtown. Help your friend. Strength check failure, and of course... Ha. Joke's on him, I don't have any fucking thing to steal, so fuck him. Little boy got attacked by his classmates. Peace of mind. The man smiles, handing you an envelope. You feel like you've made a huge mistake. Waiting outside the school. Oh my fucking god. She said she would do everything to be with you, even if it meant to cheat death itself. Stalker girl! Cult Diary. You hear a scream coming from the school. It's time to enter. Yep. Fuck. Okay, leveling up. Okay, local scientists are baffled. Reason cost of all spells is increased by 1. Fuck! Okay, minor earthquake. We saw this one. Okay, let me see. Alarming account of abnormal arms. Remember when it started. The woman was strangled to death in her bed with no sign of forced entry. The killer was never found and the apartment remained vacant. Door to her apartment was closed and she lived alone. What other ways are there? Maybe you can get to the apartment and compare with the other flats. Let's do hospital investigation first. God fucking damn it. I needed to do that. Investigate the hospital. Fuck! Really? Really? Really fucking really? Vending machine. Wow. That's fucking expensive. The apartment is on the 3rd floor. There is no way someone used the window to escape the murder scene. Suddenly, a window behind you breaks with a bang. Startled, you notice a masked man, hunting rifle in his hands. Silent and calm, the man... Oh, it's another bullet in. Fuck. Fuck. Notice odd placement of the ventilation shafts. They seem to be too small for anyone to crawl through, though. Mr. Wu, your neighbor, is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending to his newest story. What's that? Catch a glimpse of the painted thing. Suddenly, you feel very weak and excuse yourself to leave. Something truly evil has you in its grasp. You interview the neighbors. Maybe they'll discover something the police missed. I'm already at 42% doom. Not waiting for an elevator, you decide to take the very rarely used stairs. You suddenly trip and grab the railing at the last second. When you get up to inspect what caused you to trip, you freeze in terror. It is slowly standing up. Fuck. Spiritual actions. I've got support actions. One neighbor is complaining about her missing underwear. You stop by home to pick up... Fuck! Whatever happens, I'm fucked. You don't enter the bathroom. Instead, you go straight to the building's boiler room. One pipe coming up from the ground looks like it was welded to the central system recently. Where does it lead? Every room is connected by vents from the unused boiler room. Could it be... You cautiously crawl inside the vent, determined to solve the macabre mystery. Nothing can prepare you for the source of the skittering sound getting louder and closer. Vent crawler. After the police arrive, the whole building gets searched. Following the disgusting body, the detectives enter one of the flats. Inside the slimy lair, there are countless giant, semi-transparent eggs. When broken, they reveal horrible centipede-human fetus hybrids. You are questioned thoroughly while the government people, dressed as gas company employees, clean up the apartment. You are eventually released, but you can swear that at night you still hear the faint skittering sounds from the vents. Is there anyone out here? 'Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. Oh, fuck. Demolition of an old inner-city shrine has resulted in an array of unfortunate accidents, and most recently the death of 6 people suspected of arson. Okay, we've done this one already. Oh! I died. Okay, the cult's found me, yep. Once a year, a ramen shop appears where there was once an alley. The ramen salt inside is made from its former patrons, but can cure any health problem. Okay, red coat. New game, Chilling Chronicle of the Crimson Cape. A new game is spreading among your friends. A dare to stay in the unused school restroom after classes. A dare to meet Akamanto. What was originally harmless fun has turned deadly. The body of a boy was found last week. The school principal has banned the game, but that's only made it more popular, of course. Akamanto must be stopped before another kid is killed. Who didn't make those drawings, then who did? Have you heard about the computer program that... Have you heard about... Yesterday she told me she saw it again. It's been hard to get any sleep lately. Did you hear there's a new cliff with strangely shaped holes? Recently, the tap water in my entire neighborhood started tasting weird, almost like hasn't been the same since he came back. And Akamanto asks you which paper you you want, you must refuse everything. Okay. Oh, fuck. Yep, jump scare, jump scare, jump scare. Wait, what? Oh, I don't have enough fuck. Investigate downtown. Come on, something that gives me money. The door is locked, but you repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. A moment later, the door opens and a surprised teen with greasy hair asks who the hell you are. Mistaking these nerds for cultists sure is embarrassing, but deep inside you're relieved. Read a story about a vengeful samurai known for his crimson red cape. It's an interesting find for sure, but you need to find more information. It's getting dark as you arrive in the cemetery, and shadows. Finding the grave may prove to be a challenge especially. Oh, I could have gotten the shovel. You quickly find the tombstone. Underneath is a note. 5 XP. Enter the school bathroom to wash your face with cold water. A sudden noise behind you stops you in your tracks. One of the stall doors has opened on its own. Close the door. You walk to the door and try to close it, but something is blocking it. When you look up, you see a ghostly pale hand holding the door. You back off from the toilet as the door slowly opens. A girl in a tattered uniform is standing there. Her head twists unnaturally as she makes a roaring, rattling noise. A door behind you slams shut. Corpse dust. Oh, can I sell you? Yes! Haha! Now I won't have to meet the debt man. One of the articles mentions a young doctor who performed life-saving surgery on a victim of a brutal assault. The assault happened in a toilet stall. Maybe he still works at the hospital and can share some information. Oh my god, this one. You learn that a doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder, taking all the records with him. Why would he do that? That's not the only bad news. Your friend didn't come home from school today, and another body has supposedly been found. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. Fucking dead person. Suddenly an empty bottles. Haha. Oh, I need 4 funds. Okay. Carefully enter the biology classroom. You gasp. Room seems empty at first until you switch the lights on. You gasp in horror. Lying in a pool of blood is one of the teachers with a fruit knife in their hand. There's a jar of formaldehyde on the nearest table. Mesmerized by the spiral pattern on the sea creature's skin, you step over the dead body and come closer. And then the voices start. Prep. Prep. Strong attack, strong attack. Lump of flesh. Oh, fuck me. You wait in the stall, trying to be as silent as possible. Suddenly, squish, squeak. You hear the sound of rubber boots as an unknown liquid drips on the tile. Squish, squeak. You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. Squish, squeak. The door slowly opens. A man dressed in a red coat, clearly too tall for the ceiling, emerges from outside. Tell me, his voice sounds like a faulty radio. Would you like red paper or blue paper? The man in the red coat grabs you by your neck and starts choking you. You kick him and rush to the door. You hear a click coming from the door's direction. You're locked in here with this crazy man. Fuck. Blood flowing from the wounds in the tall man's red coat makes it look like the man is slowly melting. You hear cackling coming from behind the mask, and faint, and when you wake up, he's gone. Somehow you know he will be back in another stall, another school, another city, continuing the horror. 45 XP. Riots. Okay. Okay, which is more important? Minor earthquake. Okay, yep, we've seen this. Sorrowful Saga of Moonlight Sailors. It began with one fisherman who dragged something truly awful from the belly of the ocean, a dark, writhing ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. He hid himself away for a week adoring it, not to be seen until one moonlit night when a young girl spotted his boat drifting away, a single lantern swinging at the helm and the captivated fisherman singing eerily to his catch. Now more and more fishermen have begun to find vile ooze in their nets, and one by one they are disappearing. Soon the ocean will have taken them all. Okay, so I need money. I also need to rest. One more time. Barely dodging a knife you swing, you fall to the ground. A short-haired woman giggles and takes a step back. You can run from us, but you can't hide, friend. Cultist Hunter A. When you arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering through the dusty window, you recoil in shock. Come on, You can't help but wonder what lies beyond the mask that conceal the faces of the people around. Are these even people they claim to be, or are they just masquerading as something they're not, hiding their true identities behind the masks they wear? Fuck! Our master is coming, and we all can bask in its glory. catch the fishermen in a good mood. They tell these tales of sunken cities inhabited by underwater things with too many legs. I need one more fund. To possess the fisherman's boats fill the horizon with your light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across the dark. You cannot make out the figures on board. Hypnotized, you watch as they bob their way out of the harbor. Their lanterns move farther and farther, and you hear the odd chanting slowly fade with the wind. You stand in the cold, the final boat is out of sight, and it is pitched black again. There's nothing to do now. You head home, the weird chant still in your head. New events available. Arcane Storm. TV. Gutting Octopus. Three students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about local folklore and legends of a nearby forest. Now, on the first anniversary of their disappearance, a suspicious man was starting asking questions. He claims to be a private investigator hired by the parents of students. Except the parents of your friends didn't hire him. Who is he and what did the students discover out there? Three students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about local folklore. Maybe you'll find a clue about their last known whereabouts in the school's newspaper. Investigate mansion. The window of the crooked manor tower is calling you. You feel strength drain away as you stare into the bright light. The blinding light is growing larger and larger. To your shock, you can't feel the ground under your feet. You prepare for whatever is coming. Lost in space and time, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Ha! Okay. Three students disappeared in the process of making the talk. Okay. Investigate the library. With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? A trip to the library might be a good idea. Knowledge check. Success. Near closing time, you stumble upon a curious article on the last page of a local newspaper. You copy the author's name along with the address before getting ready to leave. The notes mention a village far from your town. You decide to take a bus. Experts are baffled. Okay, who did I get? Missing hiker. Plus 5% doom, plus 1 extra damage. The forest wants her dead. Okay. Kyoko smiles faintly. Oh boy. Everyone in the village is unsettlingly friendly. An old farmer points you to an old stone. The missing group supposedly started their forest trip there. Stand in the middle of the field, frozen in terror. A rip in our reality shows the horrible future of the planet. Okay. Perception check failure. Countless corpses of long gone tribe are encased in the ice. Their eyes follow you everywhere. Fuck. Okay, so at least I leveled up. Said that famous happened to his power. You thought was just a discarded pile of cloves suddenly moves. As it stands up, a cloud of white powder is released into the air. Kinoko Gatherer. Haha. Well, jar of blood, I guess. Oh, fucking really. Fuck. Sudden storm. Use flashlight. Ow. Multiplying wound. All of the nearby trees are connected underground. The main branch leads east. You make a mental note to avoid the region. Okay, someone is following me. Good. The forest, you hear the faint whispers in the distance. Help the dog. Yes. Puppy. Following the ghastly music, you find yourself in the forest. The sound is getting closer. The trees overhead. Okay, fuck. Fuck. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Take the cassettes and run. Get reason and stamina. With 30 experience. Not being able to deal with it, you decide to grab the tapes and run. You wander aimlessly through the woods for a few hours until you are found by a search party. You lead them to the house, but the door to the basement is missing. The case remains open. Road's closed. Take a bath. Let me just... World of Horror. Air tapes. Okay, everything is from... from 3 years ago, so... Ba-doop-ba-doop. Curious case of a contagious coma. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People who try to wake the patients up only end up falling into a coma themselves. A whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated to warding the comatose. Is there anything connecting these people, and how did this strange illness start? Let's check the news reports about this weird disease and try to find the cause before more people will fall asleep. Let's just fix myself here. An old man stops you and invites you into his house. So I can teach you a thing or two about magic. Don't worry about payment. I'm sure we'll work it out in the future. Fuck. The old gods are pretty much going to eat literally everything at this point. And standing over the corpse, you clap 2 times and bow 3 times. Older mourners seem content with the sacrifice and let you go. You can't shake the feeling that the deceased smiled slightly. Dust of seeing. Serve the smog. 8 experience. Let's go. Oh my god. You sneak into the hospital and borrow the information about patient 0. Okay. 98, 99. Fucking really? Fuck. Under the mysterious Azufa's when the city is engulfed in chaos, all the eldritch magic made our planet a bright waypoint for the bloated old god, and a tasty treat. Within the next 10 years, Earth will be devoured, and there's nothing you can do about it anymore. Ba-bum. You know what, I think it's actually time for me to call it a night. So, until next time, have fun, and take care of each other out there. Good night.